Hey, what's up? This is Curt Buell with the Buell Institute of Music, and today we're going to be talking about how to get better at identifying chord progressions by ear. So the first thing that we want to try and understand is the relationship of the diatonic chords. So we'll just use the key of C for this. And what can happen is just taking each chord up through the one. You'll end up with some really nice slash chords like 4 over 1, 5 over 1, A minor, which is a C6. Here's a weird one, obviously. But we could, of course, make it interesting with something like that. So, 1, and I would sing these. 3, 4, 5, play them in different articulations. 6, 7, 1. Now let's go to the next level. Let's play all the non-diatonic triads. So the 1, and you might try these in different keys as well. This is a nice one. We're going to do something similar here in a minute. All the non-diatonic chords. I'm just using major ones. These two right here, flat 6 and flat 7 over 1, are really important. But notice how I'm always keeping this the same. Then what you might try and do is, especially with these non-diatonic ones here, play the major scale over C. So for example, here you're going to get, I believe, a Locrian mode. Let's see. Right. Then play the E flat major scale. Aeolian mode. Then play, not super useful to us there, that's the Phrygian mode, I think. And then Dorian mode there. So you actually end up with a couple of the modes if you play the scales over C. So D flat, Locrian mode, with E flat, Aeolian mode. And I would be listening to these and singing these. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. And this is going to help you ultimately be able to figure out where things are coming from, especially as it relates to the harder examples like these non-diatonic examples. It'll also give you a nice, practice routine dealing with your modes and stuff, especially as you move into some other keys. So, all right, let's do an upper structures example. So what we're going to do now is take the same concept, but play all those triads over C7 just to kind of see what we end up with, and this is going to help us train our ear. C, E, G, D flat, F, A flat. Singing these is ultimately going to be the best way to learn these. D, F sharp, A, E flat, G, B flat. Notice how I'm not actually playing as I sing, playing the chord, then trying to sing it. E flat, G, B flat, E, A flat, B, F, A, C. You see what I'm doing here? These are all the major examples. And then I would hit all the minors as well. C, E flat, B, or G, sorry. D flat, E, A flat, D, F, A, E flat, G flat, B flat, E, G, B, and just sing through all of these like that one, like that one. Of course, that's a good one too. All right, so ultimately, we're trying to figure out how do we get better at hearing chord progressions. Now, let's just take a couple examples. Let's do a major example with some chord extensions, and then a minor example with some chord extensions as well. And we're going to try and see if we can pick out the chord changes. So here we go. Let's start with C. We might play this as a groove. So that's 1 and flat 7, but what if we went 1, flat 6, 1, 4, flat 7, flat 6. What you might try to do is accompany your vocal. Da da da, da da da, da da da, da da da. Notice I hadn't used any minor chords. It's all major. So maybe try singing over that, or singing the root note. 1, flat 7, flat 6, flat 7, flat 7, sorry, 1, 4, 4. See if you can sing the root, even if you've got a different note on top. 4, A flat, A flat, got it wrong. A flat, B flat, C. All right, let's do a minor example. So maybe we do like 2 and 6. 2, 6, da 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 da. Sing through these. What do we do there? 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to sing the root note. So these are just some ideas to get you started with feeling comfortable identifying chord changes just by ear. Last thing, use the fill in the gaps technique. So if you hear a chord change on a record, if you can also identify the melody note, aka the top note, that'll help you figure out some of these chords by ear too. So if we can at least just get the root note, what the bass player's playing, if it's a band record, or the lowest note of the piano, if it's a piano record, and then try and find the melody, it will help us improve our ability to pick out chord progressions and stuff by ear. Another quick little exercise too that can help with this. Use the fill in the gaps technique for each individual instance. See how many chords you can make when this is the lowest note and this is the highest note. C major, C minor, F minor over C, F major over C, F diminished 7, F augmented 7. There's many others, but I'm just playing some examples. Here's one. Diminished. D flat over C. There's only really a handful of those there. But this one, major, minor, dominant, minor 6, 9, 13, minor 7, altered, another altered version of that, C7 sharp 9, all kinds of cool stuff we can do here. C major's obvious, major 7, dominant, there's others, upper structures, that kind of stuff. Moving on, 4 over 1, 4 minor, 6 over 1, B flat over C. And then as you just name these, like what you're seeing here on the screen, it'll help you be able to pick these out later when you're trying to remember, oh, what chord was that? If you've labeled it by saying it, flat 7 over 1, B flat over C, your ear is gonna, and your brain is gonna remember the name if you do this over and over. Repetition is key. with this. So anyway, these are just a couple ideas to help you get better at picking out chord progressions by ear. I'm Curt Buell with the Buell Institute of Music, and I hope that this helps.